Recently, I got an invitation to go to Hawaii. I know, right? Well, everybody has a pre-flight routine. Check your luggage, make sure your swimsuit fits. But for some unknown reason, I decided to get waxed. So I go on my computer, and I try to schedule with the person that usually does this torture to me, and she's not available. So I had to choose any. And if you've gotten waxed, you know what any means. So I get to the wax salon. This cheery soul comes out and says, "Hi, come on in. Make yourself comfortable. Get up on the table." So I get up on the table and I'm explaining to her that this isn't my favorite thing to do and there might be some swearing. And she says, "It's okay," as she stirs her hot cauldron of wax. I'm sweating. My legs are crossed. And she comes at me with this big glob of wax. And she starts over here and she goes all the way across. And then I'm like, I wanted to say, "Wait, let's do it." And she rips across my upper lip. And in that moment, I am transported back to 1986. I was a young ingenue in a baby blue Camaro with white pleather interior. Tease it to Jesus hair. I worked in a corporate travel agency downtown Chicago, 55 West Monroe, and I had snagged a ticket to Hawaii. That did happen in the old days, by the way. Corporate travel agencies got lots of tickets because of the volume, and I snagged one for January. It's the next day. So I'm walking into my office, and there, in this curved window of the drugstore on the first floor, this new display caught my eye. Bain de Soleil self-waxing kits. Who knew that that was even an option? So I run in, buy the kit, we work later, put it under my desk, went through the whole day of work, and after work, all my friends were going out for a double bubble. And those of you that don't know what that means, it means like a BOGO. You order one drink and you get one for free. It was so cool. And then they put out greasy appetizers to go with it, so you filled up while you were there. So we went out merrily, way too long, at the double bubble. So at midnight, I'm heading home. I go in the house with my little Bain de Soleil waxing kit. I haven't packed. My ride's coming in the morning. And I get everything out, and I'm looking at this, and it says, there's a big thing of wax, a big block of wax. And then there's these two, they were this big, these two gauze pad things. And then a tongue depressor. And of course, directions that were way beyond, I didn't need to read those. So I read the first line of these directions and it says, I'm looking through it and it says, melt wax in pan. So I put the pan in this little saucepan, put the wax in the little saucepan, and I go running in my room and I start throwing stuff in and I go back out to the kitchen and everything's melted. I go, okay. So then I picked up everything and I took it into the bathroom and I'm reading and it says, cut gauze into 2 by 2 inch strips and apply wax under this gauze. I'm like, oh, for God's sake, I don't have time for that. So I take that big old tongue depressor full of that nice warm wax, and I go, whoa, 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 whoa. I go get one of those great big gauze things. Then I go read the rest of the directions. It says, wait 15 to 20 seconds for the wax to dry. I go, oh my God, I don't have time for that. I get another big dollop of wax on the tongue depressor. Get the other big gauze thing, right? And then I go back over and I read. And it says, pull firmly on the edge of the gauze away from hair growth. I stand up. I look. There is sex everywhere. I go, oh God. But really, all right, I'll try the other side. Must not hurt as bad over here. And I'm like, think. I stand up, it's everywhere. It's wax. And I'm like, think, how am I gonna get this off? Hot water. Up to the kitchen we go. Turn on the kettle, get it going, take the water, hot water, and a butter knife into the tub, sit down, hot water, skin. I'm like, okay. I got the butter knife and I'm trying to. It's stuck too. Pulling that out. Okay. Think. This is serious. Paint thinner. Paint thinner's in the garage. So I go to the front door. The garage is detached from our house. I put on my dad's boots. Yes, we're still living at home, don't judge. Open the front door, it's January. Go out to the garage. Get in the side door, through the drift that had formed between these two abodes. I find the paint thinner. Back in the house, out of the boots, into the tub, and I start pouring paint on the scalded, waxed skin. Get out the old butter knife. It started to work. A little bit more. It came off. Side one. Do it again. Side two. I am sweating. I am just ruined. So I stand up, I got this all going on, take a quick shower. I have not packed, remember? So I go in my room, I'm throwing all my stuff in my suitcase, and I go, I gotta get dressed. So I go over to my drawer, and I reach down, I'm getting on the underwear. Hey, ain't gonna happen. I go, okay, think. All right, so I go over, I get my pajama pants. I was the OG pajama pant wearer on an airplane. Put on the pajama pants, find a shirt that looks halfway decent, throw the rest of the clothes, zip up the suitcase just as the front doorbell rings. I make it. So I'm waddling through O'Hare. I'm exhausted. I get into my seat and I'm like, whoa. Well, this whole waxing incident comes back to life. So here I am in the present day, and I'm thinking, this is really like something I just lived through before. And the little girl with that says, okay, we're done here. You can make your appointment out in front. So I waddle out of the waxing studio, down the hallway, much like I did at O'Hare many years earlier, thinking, some things you just don't learn. Thank you. Is everybody okay out there?